we finally got to that point where we can start grinding our skills again, and that
Relax.
just relax, grind our skills a little bit. And it's been a while since we've been able to do that. I'd say that mountain was like the death of me, and then finally I got my crafting area, so I've been working on that mostly.
Yeah, and we got the Colossus like was a couple weeks ago, and I don't know. I think we finally got to the point where we're just like we can breathe,
Yeah,
and that's where we are. We got all the crafting stations. We got the breeding area good to go. We've got just the castle completed, at least the bottom outline perimeter, and now we can just sit back and relax, get some mats going, plan it out a little, and now for this episode I kind of wanted to do something special. I didn't want to just talk about another profession that we could talk about. I wanted to actually do something in the village since we have this opportunity, and that's why I wanted to dedicate this episode to building up one of our 7 building castle buildings, and actually build it up. And in this case, we'll be building up the center one. But before we do that, we've got a couple things that I want to talk about. First, the village update. Obviously, I mean, we did just talk about that. There's not much that we did do. The port still looks like the port. We do want to build this up, and it's just we can't even think about it when we have to build the castle. But maybe we can think up something. Maybe we can get some of the villagers to help out, or give that project to them or something.
I know one of the villagers, I can't remember now who it was, but mentioned that they want a boathouse. And I said, oh, we were planning a boathouse for, everybody to use. Why don't you head up that project? And he sort of said, maybe.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I mean, really, it's just
We'll get around
it's
to
another
it.
thing that we'll get around to. Yeah.
That's okay. Well, now, I know last week I showed you guys this. I did change, like, the front of the castle a little bit. I think last week I just had 4 sets of tall stone walls on here. I know, you can't see what I'm talking about. But then I switched it and I tested out slate roofs on either side. And I think it worked out pretty good. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Which building are we
At the
talking about?
castle entrance area.
The castle entrance. Oh, I haven't seen this yet, I don't think.
So I put slate roofs on either
I
side
see.
instead, and raised it one more, just to give it a little more, accent.
I see.
Still not sure what to do with the side walls. Maybe bring them up at least 2 more. The problem is each one takes like 1,000 bricks or something, and 1,000 mortar.
That's
each
fine.
level.
We can hammer out a couple thousand of each in a night.
That's true.
That's it.
So this is basically what I did, and I did this yesterday, and I was basically testing out how tall I wanted it to go. How tall do we want it to go? And what sucks is that you can only go up to 10